guys, so I'm just doing some basic stuff around the house here, not around the house, really just in the kitchen. I had a ton of zucchini and bananas to use up. So I'm just making muffins with those different kinds of muffins. I actually still have some in the freezer because I feel like stuff like that, like homemade, goes bad easily. So I have stuff like that in the freezer, some muffins left, I should say. And yeah, I'm just being like Martha Stewart here today. Some days I get motivated. I'm like, oh yeah, let me do it. A lot of days I feel like I don't want to do anything. I just kind of have to get up and like push myself to do stuff. But yeah, so this is what I'm doing here, just making the muffins, and then I move on later in the video to organize my Tupperware that had needed to be done for a long time. My son, so Cameron puts the dishes away, and so when he does like the Tupperware, he just like throws it in there instead of stacking it all, and the lid kind of thing doesn't always work the best, so it needed to be done. And then I went on to like, oh, well, the water bottles and the cups need done, and then the counter's all messy. Like, we do not have a lot of counter space, which is why my angles on my filming is not always the best, because I have like such a limited amount of space to even prep to begin with, but then set a camera. So that table behind me, I feel like we use that sometimes if there's like extra food or we need more prep space, we'll use that. And which is kind of hard because I want to redo the kitchen kind of, or like the kitchen in that area back there with the food storage, but I'm not really sure how to go about it because of the fact that I like that table there and the bench, but we need more storage and I want stuff kind of out of the way, so we'll see. But yeah, enjoy making muffins. I have some other videos that I'm hopefully going to edit and get out. I know I've been very bad about it. I keep saying I want to do more on YouTube. Maybe I'll do some shorts. I don't know. I'm like really, I feel like I'm intimidated by a lot of that, but it's probably easier than I think. So I want to try to do some shorts maybe. That might be easier, kind of like, oh, this is going to be quick. Let me just do that. So we'll see, but I do want to get more content out because I know, like I've said this before, I really enjoy watching people's content, and so like if I could do that and provide a little inspiration, then I would like to do it. I have a couple more videos of just getting stuff done and kind of the direction of the channel, things I want to do, and I feel like I need to find my footing, like what kind of stuff. I feel like a lot of people do mom life and all that, which is great. I do really enjoy watching it. I don't know if that's like necessarily what I want to do. I feel like I want to just like our life, like whatever's going on. I don't want it to just kind of fit in a specific like genre, kind of be like, you know, I don't know, not necessarily vloggers, like film everywhere you go and do stuff, but I don't know. So just trying to find what you like and what niche you fit into. So yeah, here we go. Here, this is another one of my angle situation because I'm making stuff in there, and then for a while, I think here I did have a tripod, but there was a while where I didn't, like Keenan's using it, so I ordered a new one. So some of my angles are kind of like, well, I have to work with what I can, but now I'm starting on, I just made the zucchini banana nut ones. Now I'm doing the banana chocolate chip. They both came out really good. Obviously, chocolate chip muffins I feel like are better tasting and not better for you, but the zucchini banana ones were really good too. So yeah, just enjoy this, and then I'll probably pop back on when I start organizing. So there are the banana chocolate chip muffins. They were delicious. Yeah, here I am in the midst of the Tupperware. I had a lot. I clearly have a lot. And I have a little, I don't know if you can see it very well. It's over on the counter, like behind me. It's the lid organizer for the Tupperware. It works okay, but I don't really know, like, it's still, I feel like not enough space. I really wish I had drawers, like big drawers, instead of cabinets. See here, you can see all, this is before I organized it, all the Tupperware. It was just a lot. So now I'm like, what should I keep? Keenan had recently ordered some plastic, like thicker plastic ones with the snapping lids, which are great, but the lids like don't all fit as well together, and I don't know. So I got rid of some of like the cheaper ones that I had that were really flimsy and thin. I kept like the Tupperware like Rubbermaid ones or whatever, the better quality ones. But then again, it's like you have so many lids or containers, like I don't know. So we do use them, but it's like, do I really need this many? I don't know. I got rid of some, probably not enough, but we're going with it and we're going to see how it works out. But this I was putting off for a long time, and this is just motivation to like do things that it probably took me, I think I said it took me like an hour, but I also did like the cups and the water bottles, and then like that counter that you see where the syrup and stuff is. I did all that as well. So yeah, I mean, an hour, but like for the peace of mind of every day, you know how many times you probably go in and see something like, I need to do that, I need to do that, I need to do that. And the mind space that takes up to like continuously think about all the things you need to do can be super overwhelming. So I think it's good to just get it done. Like that mail organizer, again, to my right, that's still on my to-do list, but I have been, well, the other day I made a list. I said I haven't been feeling very productive. So I made a list of what I needed to get done. I had some stuff I needed to get done after we came back. We were away for a little bit. So like after that, I wanted to work on some of these videos, and look how nice it looks after. I'll show more afters when I do more stuff. So that's empty before I add stuff on the counter. But, I forgot what I was saying. Anyway, I was like, let me make a list and try to make a list like every day. It's not working yet, but hopefully soon I can start doing that. Like make a list every day of what you want to get done, so that every day, like even if you cross a couple things off, you feel productive. I follow Jordan Page, and she has like the planner where she blocks out times in her day. Like, okay, between 10 and 12, I want to try to get XYZ done, and like have it set like that. I think that would be really helpful for me, because I do follow my calendar pretty closely if like we have an appointment or whatever at certain times. So I don't know, maybe that would be helpful. So I am maybe going to try to do something similar to that. But just like having a to-do list and checking things off can feel good. But again, that mail organizer should be hopefully soon, because it needs done. And even if you do like one thing a day where you're like, oh, look how many cups I got rid of. But even if you do one thing a day that's like, I really want to do that, even one thing a week. Oh, clearly I'm tired now, but that is really helpful. But there's like so many things I'm like, I want to do all this stuff before the baby comes. I'm not due until the end of February, really February 24th. So I have time, but then the holidays come and we have like Halloween's on Monday, Thanksgiving comes up, Christmas, we're supposed to be going to Disney, like just different stuff just really adds up on here. So I want to like redo our room and redo the kitchen and living room, get it like better situated, and clean out the basement and the garage, like just bigger stuff like that I feel like we can do some decluttering and organizing and stuff. So just have to work up the motivation to do it. But yeah, I hope this gives you some inspiration to just do what you can. Again, those I had bananas and like they were going so bad, I had to put them in the freezer and then use them. So sometimes you don't always get to what you need to do. I didn't show you a good before, but I'm sure you've seen it. That is so much nicer. And then here's the end of the cabinet and that. So thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time.